Man, what's going on YouTube, man? It's another day. Today is Tuesday. And just want to get into it, man. I don't own a home yet. And a lot of people think, oh, God, this guy is crazy. Why you don't own a home or whatever, you know? But my philosophy is if you're not willing to put a big down payment on a home and make yourself secure and build a strong emergency fund and things of that nature, you shouldn't be getting a home either. Like on my street right now, all I see is roof repairs. I saw a roof repair here yesterday, a roof repair over there. You know, things go wrong in a house. And you got to be prepared in order to make sure that you're in the right position to be in that house. Because when you get in a house should be a blessing. You should be like, man, this is my home. And you shouldn't have any stress when it comes to finance or can I make the next mortgage payment or anything like that. If that's you, you don't need to be in a home. But what I want to talk about today is how can you pay this home off that you have early? Like, I talked to a friend of mine yesterday, and this guy, and you know, sometimes I don't just like to come out and just hurt someone's feelings at the beginning. So I said, hey, man, you have a home. He said, yeah, man, I got a 30-year fixed rate in a home. So I said, how much did you pay? I mean, first I said, how much did you pay for a home? He said, I paid $120,000. So I said, well, how much do you pay a month? And he was like, $1,022 with tax and insurance and all that. And the first thing that goes to my mind was, man, this guy has a bad deal. First of all, you know how much interest you would pay in a home if you have a 30-year mortgage? Because I asked him, I said, hey, are you paying anything extra? And he said, no. I'm just paying the minimum payments. He's going to pay for that house 3 to 4 times before he gets done with that. That's not a good deal, guys. This is why I say you have to be educated in getting a loan and getting a home the right way before you get into it. Because some of you guys' argument are, well, just want to get in the home, and if you're renting, all you're doing is throwing your money away. Yeah, you are. You know, you're not getting your money back or whatever, but at the same time, you got to understand something. That if you are just paying rent and you're not building an emergency fund, you're not paying all your debts off completely. And then when you move into a home, you come in with no less than 20% down. Because another question I asked this guy, I said, hey, how much did you put down on your home? $0. Now that we got all the negative stuff out of the way, let's get into how can we pay this home off as soon as possible. Okay, number one. First thing you want to do is that if you have a mortgage, right, you want to pay your mortgage bi-monthly. Some of you guys say, what do you mean bi-monthly? The reason why you want to pay your mortgage bi-monthly, and any bank has the paperwork for this, you can do it. Start the paperwork tomorrow if you want to do it. You can do this. The reason why you want to pay it bi-monthly is because if you pay your mortgage monthly, you're going to have 12 payments for the year if you pay a minimum. But if you pay bi-monthly, you're going to pay an extra payment every year. You're going to have 13 payments per year. So that's a kind of an inexpensive way to get something off. And you can knock 7 years off your mortgage just like that. Boom. Out of the way. You know? Or you can do what my friend does. He just tacks on an extra $100 on his mortgage paper. Well, actually, he taxes on more than this. His mortgage is $600, but he pays $1,400 every month. With that kind of intensity, his house is going to be paid off as soon as possible. And he has a 15-year fix, not a 30-year fix. Because, see, okay, let me get off the subject. What I was going to say was, it takes time to be like somebody like that. What you want to do is you can tack on $100 every month onto your mortgage payment, and if you add all that up for the year, you can pay an extra payment on your mortgage payment, or maybe even more. Depends on what your mortgage is. So that's another way, you know, because some of you guys get these mortgages that are extended. I've even heard of 40, 50-year mortgages. Because all you're thinking about is, man, what can I afford to pay monthly? And that's all you focus on. But see, those kind of systems are set up for poor people. not just poor people. They're set up for poor, uneducated, financially people. Because the thing about it is, you got to look at not what you're paying per month, but what you're going to pay for the entirety of that loan. So is it worth to pay for your home 3 to 4 times just to have a home? I can't understand the wisdom in that. But if you follow the American dream, that's the way to do it. You see what I'm saying? So for those of you who haven't purchased a home yet, don't worry about it. Just don't pay rent of $900 to $1,000 a month. Live in a place that's very small with rent. You know, like this place I'm living in now is a home, whatever. Pay $650 in rent. You know, but at the same time, I'm building myself and I'm setting myself up for, you know, to get into a home the proper way. And then when I get in at home, I want to hit it like an Olympic track runner. I want to pay it off as soon as possible. And then move on to the next. You know, I don't want that 15, 30-year loan. I want to pay this home off 2, 3, 4 years. That's my intensity. You know? So, just some thoughts out there, whatever, something for you guys to think about. Don't pay the minimum. If you're stuck at the minimum, don't beat yourself up. Just tell yourself, look, let me make some steps right now to pay this off as soon as possible. Because when you pay your home off, then you really can start building wealth. Because you can take that money that you're paying on your home and apply that to investments. If your home is paid off, you know, or you can start in your second home. Be like the McIntyres, like I said in my second video. You can pay your first home off, then get you a rental property, pay that off. Get you some passive income coming in. So, yeah, so I've been off for a couple of days, whatever. So I think this is a jewel that I'm giving myself and you. So until next time, signing off.